Hello everyone, it is Shaderock. I know I am streaming late, which I haven't done in a while. I've been mostly streaming during the day, but I had things to do today involving my leg. Mostly I was at physical therapy. But with the end of Ratchet and Clank and well, Armored Core has already come to its conclusion on the YouTube side, and Ratchet and Clank is a couple days out. Before I start my next big full playthrough project, which is going to be the revisit to Kingdom Hearts, I wanted to take a break and come to a quick game. It won't take us that long, but a game that allowed me to talk about my all-time favorite video game franchise, Mega Man. I grew up with Mega Man X. Mega Man X4 was one of my first games I owned on a PS1. That and Digimon World. Actually, what's the X1? No, I need to correct myself. Sorry, I'm a little tired. One of the first games I owned on the, let me turn up this game's volume a little bit. There you go. One of the first games I owned, though, back on the PS1 back in the day, was Digimon World 3 and Mega Man X5. I did not beat either. Digimon World 3 is a long game. I still have not beaten World 3. It is long. And then when it came to Mega Man X5, I could make it to the Sigma stages, but then I'd choke. I'd always choke on Sigma. I have gotten much better at Mega Man over the years. Mega Man is probably the series I would say I am the best at. So, without further ado, though, we got X-Dive, or specifically X-Dive Offline. X-Dive was a mobile game with a gacha system. Offline removes the gacha system and keeps all the levels. So, with that, let's get started. Yeah, I don't care about my autosave data. Done. First off, this game's soundtrack, a lot of it is from Mega Man X8. Oh, ah? Whoa. I think I know why. Yeah, okay, I know why. Okay, I can't do that. That's good to know. Times I wish I had my second monitor set up, but I don't because I broke the leg. I am just double checking something. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you couldn't see my cursor. So, oh god, so many moments from different Mega Man games. See X4, X1, X Command Mission, X7 and 8, X6. I did not skip everything. I understand. To explain, For those who did skip past all that, the Deep Log. The Deep Logs are basically every single game series in the world. Imagine every single game series in the world has a Deep Log. We are currently in the Deep Log for Megaman X.
誰が喋ってたのかって？いやー、それはプレイヤーさんの脳内に直接語りかけていたとか。さあプレイヤーさん、こっちですよ。早く早く。
We will, as much as I hate it, I will be playing the tutorial, and I hate it because I know Megaman controls it very well. I also may introduce Rico. Yeah, she's the admin of the Deep Log, so she's the one who's supposed to make sure all this data isn't corrupted, but she can't fix any of it. Nope, that wasn't me. I didn't play Mega Man. Okay, so history. I'm gonna try to give a little bit. I've played every game on this that we'll go through on here, so I'm gonna try to give a personal experience for each of them. Mega Man X1. I did not play until I was probably 10 years old, and I played it on a GameCube with the Mega Man X collection, which included Mega Man X1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. I spent most of that time on 4, 5, and 6 because I grew up with those, but so I don't have that much of a history of Mega Man X1, but Mega Man X1 is still where we all started. Stage is referenced many a times in many games. Yep, we will be called Player. And of course, if we're here in any form, it is Megaman X. Kinda, but trust me, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's play Mega Man. Okay, I don't need any of this. I'll talk about the controls as we go. So, talk about it. There is no charge shot per se. You just hold the attack button, which will be X. I'm using an Xbox controller. Square for PlayStation, X for Xbox. And Mega Man will fire his Buster. As long as you have ammo, you will keep firing. Jumping and dashing is just like any other Mega Man games. Now, double jump, quite uniquely in most Mega Man X games, is a unique zero move. A change in this game is that everyone can do it. Of course, we got skills. I should have to explain how charge shot works. For those who don't, it's just you build up energy and one big boom. Okay, I know. You don't need to explain everything to me, Rico. As every Hunter program will have two skills. X's first skill is the charge shot, and the second one is the seeker missile. Where it's weaker than his charge shot. It can, well, seek. Okay, I can wall kick, yep. which is just jump off walls. As yes, I switch to a sword. You press right bumper, and you'll cycle between one of your two weapons. You can always have two. The two starring ones they gave us is the X Buster and the Z Saber. The classic weapons of Megaman X. X has had the Z Saber on and off over the years. But it's mostly associated with Zero, hence the Z Saber title. Mal the Giant, a huge mechanoid from Mega Man X3. It doesn't belong here. So yeah, you're gonna get warning for like bosses using their full range attacks. So when we get to the end of the tutorial, I'm gonna explain the full range of what we'll be covering with this project. Because there's gonna be a lot of data I won't be covering, because this game has a lot of content. Hello! Nah, I just spent way too much time playing Mega Man X as a kid. So, okay, where's my stairs? So, welcome to the menu. So, now that we're actually doing this as a full playthrough, I'm actually gonna sit down and explain all these menus. So, we've got missions right here. Doing these are gonna give us various things, such as our elemental medals and some stuff like weapon experience or Zenny. Now, in terms of actual X, well, not actual X, in terms of the original way X was done as a gacha game, elemental medals was the premium currency. Since it's no longer that, we'll talk about this. First, we'll talk about the changes. First off, there's this shopping cart up here. I did not realize how this worked when I first started. You go into here, you'll have the general shop, which is where you can spend Zenny, and if you go down to characters, you can buy memories for the various characters. As you see, a lot of them are locked. They'll come unlocked as we complete levels. I'm not really going to do much here yet, mostly because I can't afford anything. We go into story, we can see every level. There's 3 phases. 8 levels in 2 phases, and I believe, I forget how many there are in the last ones. But to go over what we'll be covering. We'll be covering all 3 phases, every single stage of the main story. We will not be covering Jacob's orbital elevator. It's a 100-floor tower climb. And we will not be doing race mode because it's just playing through various levels of story mode as quickly as possible. But with that, let's get ready to start stage 2. Okay. X. Ready? So. プレイヤーさん、そういうやつです。頑張って挑戦してみましょう。大 Yeah, the last level takes a while just because she has to interrupt to explain everything. If you skip the level, I mean, if you click skip, I believe it does skip the entire opening level. Oh, no, wrong. What I didn't talk about, there are star challenges still, as you can see. Which this one is, they're all they've all been changed to complete the level really fast. And complete the level with a certain amount of HP. There are things I am going to show later to make some of these challenges really easy. I will not be collecting all of these, but hidden at every stage is a bunch of mystery data. Collecting a certain number of them will get you more elemental medals. So they're useful for if you are looking to buy a lot of characters. You know what's saying? Give me a second. Going to turn on button chip and turn button tips and turn off transparency for a little bit, just to see, because mine, I just realized mine are still set low just because I know my menu. I just need to see my ammo. But you can now see down in the, it is still a mobile setup. I don't believe you can use the mobile controls anymore. And that's not a bad thing. Those controls weren't the best because well, depending on how you're playing it. With the level ups, they will increase your HP, your attack, and the defense. They do a little bit more in the mobile version because there was also your AP, which is, you know, how much energy you had to start a level. Every time you hit a star goal down here, you'll get a reward of Zenny, elemental medals, and usually a character piece. I'm thinking in terms of like the videos, how it's going up on YouTube. Each stage, I don't mean like 1-1. I'm thinking, like this whole first area is going to be one video because they're mobile game levels. They're not that long. Caution. At the midpoint of every stage, you're gonna have a boss fight. Sometimes they'll be from the game, well, they'll be related to the fight, I mean the area you're in. Sometimes the boss fight will not. There we go. So now that I've got some weapon pieces, now in terms of actual X-Dive, well, not actual, in terms of X-Dive Mobile, this would be where they would introduce the gacha system and you get that buster for free. But they kind of got rid of all the menu tutorials and just kept the gameplay tutorials. So if we go into character prep, we go into characters, we're gonna have X right here. In this menu, we're gonna have our skills that we can level up, which are currently still his X-Bus, his Charge Shot, and his Seeker Missile. And then we also have passive skills. In X5 Mobile, these were a lot harder to unlock because they required like 5 different items. But here they've pretty much minimized it to being just weapon energy and Zenny. As you can see, there are a lot of characters. This game has, if I remember correctly, over 100 characters. I'm going to try to switch it up every so often. I'm not going to play as just X. One thing you could also do is, if you go in here, if you look up at the very top of the Axel memory, it'll say 220, 0 out of 220. But if you go to X, it says 0 out of 200. This will tell you how many memories you would need to buy to max out the character's star rank. So if I go here, let me see. Is copy X in? Yeah, there he is. I can't view it yet, but copy X has a mission where he can get memory. So he won't, for example, he will not say 370 for Iris and Ultimate Armor. But if we go, yeah, no, all of them. The other things that change the variable of the amounts they need is the rarity. So the rarities go blue, purple, gold. Same with weapons, though there is one exception. The Mega Buster is the only one of a normal rank. Everything else is rare and legendary, if I remember. Oh, uncommon, rare, and legendary. With that, let's see here. I should have enough to buy. Hopefully. I need 30. Okay, unlock a character I really like. You've got Ale from Megaman ZX. Let's also unlock our Military Buster. Execute it. I'm going to run the next level as Ale. I'm not going to play every character just because, again, over 100 characters. I have set ones I want to unlock, characters I really like, because there's only so many force medals we're going to be getting during the game. Ale here is just a character I really like because I love ZX. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there are no, like, you know, parade stages or roller coaster stages during Mega Man X1. They are a thing in later games, but just not in X1, so this is wrong data. And let's talk about the weapons, which I talked about earlier. So talk about Ale, you notice that she's got a yellow bar under her health. With the left trigger, nothing happens outside of an attack boost, but also, the bar gets filled. Once it's at max, rock on! And we Mega Merge into Mega Man ZX. While Mega Merge is ZX, you'll gain access to the Charge Shot and the ZX Saber. But it only lasts as long as that bar is filled. This essentially gives Ale 2 movesets, though I'll be honest, she is outclassed by later characters with the multiple movesets. The military, also fellow thing, the Military Buster, I'm going to try to talk about some of the design inspirations for the different weapons, because a lot of them, especially the gold tier weapons, are references to Mega Man. Like various Mega Man projects, and not just Mega Man X. Because as you can see, we have Ale, who's from ZX. We've got other characters, some of which will be familiar to this channel. I mean, hell, we played ZX, I believe, before I streamed Final Fantasy VI. We also got I'm trying to think. Actually, yeah, really we have Al, but we're gonna see some other characters. This game is just a giant love letter to Mega Man. Yes, is that enough to unlock her? If I collect everything, it might be just enough. I was wondering who I'm trying to unlock. Shop, character. Now you might think the ultimate armor is like, oh, that's really good. It's the ultimate armor. No, I need 600 on. No, I need more. Shit. I actually recommend unlocking Iris as quickly as possible. Oh no, okay, they are here. I forgot, I don't know why, I thought they unlocked later. Let's play as an old friend. Currently, I'm gonna use just enough Zenny to unlock the characters. If it's a character I really like, I will invest in them. Let's see here, any weapons? No, I can't afford it. Let's see. There we go. Let's get another weapon. First things first, let's unlock the high-speed rifle. I do recommend, whenever you have gallery there, click it, because that will give you a free power boost. Yep. You got Megaman.exe, who we spent a lot of time with recently, through, well, Megaman Pound Network. And a lot of the characters actually have, like, really cleaned up voice lines. There are a few who don't. One in particular makes me laugh, but we'll talk about him later. Also, their dashes are completely different. Where X has his dash, as you can see, Megaman.exe slides. His charge shot is even different. Like I said, there's a lot of love put in this game. Everyone behaves just like they do in their respective titles, in terms of their animations. There's also one other thing to talk about. Size classes. So, every character is a different size. Well, not every character, but there's a small, medium, and large category. For example, all Mega Man X characters tend to be medium sized, with the exceptions being, an example being Sigma. Sigma is considered a large character. Where characters like, for example, Megaman.exe here is considered small. By being small, he could dodge things like the missiles from that one Mechanoid without crouching. This is a very useful trick. Yep, certain floors you'll be able to drop down, so it's a very useful trick, and it's going to be necessary to complete a lot of stages. If I remember correctly, yep, I know where a couple of them are. I just don't know where they all are. Yeah, so you can see there, I didn't even have to crouch. Mega Man just avoids the missiles because he's so short. Also, I love, like, the art there on the side for all of them. It's all really good. Like I said, I love a lot of stuff about this game. I'm sad that it suffered so much as a gacha game. I'd like to say that since it is the X-Dive Offline, at least from I've seen, has received a generally positive reception from a lot of people, mostly because it's the game we wanted. It's a love letter to Mega Man, and it plays very well. It's just needed to get rid of the gacha mechanics. And of course, at the final stage, it wouldn't be a Mega Man game without a warning, which is, I believe, the same one from Megaman X8. And our rematch with Mao the Giant. Yeah, I'll be honest, this game has a huge difficulty spike later. The stage 1 is not that hard. Or at least, the game normally has a huge difficulty spike. I'm gonna give some tips to help y'all. Yeah, so as we fix the deep logs, more and more stuff will happen. A couple of the weirder deep log events are the events, actually, like the holiday events. Some of which are actually kind of fun. There's a whole saga revolving around Christmas. There's a whole thing involving, the data for Sigma, a character unique to this game, and Colonel becoming Bonchos. I won't be covering the special events on the YouTube side, or like, I won't be making videos of them just because, well, there's a lot. And a couple of them are, some of them are really fun, other ones not so much. But we'll cover them later.